Yo, what's up, all the buddies? This is what you thought it wasn't. Good afternoon and welcome to another episode of the On Air with Usman Solomon Scott podcast. In fact, sometimes it's also more recently interchangeable, or I've changed the name also sometimes to the, what is it called? The Rainbow Radio podcast. Good afternoon to you. It's so nice to be here and so nice to have you guys along. So let's do a couple of things. Let's do this. Let's rather do that. Yeah. Okay. So what has been happening in your neck of the woods? I hope you're keeping well. It is October. Today, of course, the very first Monday of October, 4 October 2021. And I thought I'd come in my lunchtime. I never get a break in my lunchtime. But today I thought I'd take a break, make a break, and do a podcast with you guys. I'm not sure if you can hear the music in the background. I love the song though. It's Naughty by Nature. It's of course the Feel Me Flow instrumental. Right, so I'm sitting here in the bucky, in my lunch break here in the parking lot. And I didn't know this when I was at work earlier today. It looked a bit as though it was overcast. But I must say, guys, I honestly think summer is here. I honestly think we through this winter vibe. We're done with this cold days. There might still be wind. We all know that Cape Town is known for its wind during November, December. And it looks as though it started already. But I mean, the sun is out. I honestly, from where I'm sitting, do not see a cloud in the sky. So I think summer is definitely here, guys. So yeah, I'm hoping that you have great summer planned. It is level 1 of the South African lockdown at the moment. I'm hoping that we're keeping the levels as low as we possibly can this year. I don't want a December where we're on a level 4 or level 3 again. So that was a boring festive season last year. But nevertheless, what was I thinking about earlier? A couple of stuff that came up. I don't have my cell phone with me, so I can't browse through the social media feeds to see what's happening in the world out there. But sometimes it's also nogal nice not to be too concerned with what's happening out in the world. But yeah, I know it's election season here in South Africa. The local government elections taking place in less than a month from now, on the 1st of November. Many political parties are out there. I've seen this list grow over the last couple of years. There's so many new parties, and one doesn't necessarily know who to vote for or what these people stand on many things. And yeah, I just know that the party I voted for last, and I won't give them airtime here by mentioning their name, but I won't vote for them again. They're a bunch of buggers who just lied to all of us. In fact, that now just went and marginalized the already marginalized people even further. So I won't vote for them anymore. But yeah, I'm hoping that whoever does win the elections, whichever ward council is elected, whichever party runs any particular ward, that these guys will really look at the interest of the people and not the interest of a minute few rich people who tells them what to do and neglect the people who voted them in power, because that's what it is. These elections, what kind of politicians, in all honesty, it always feels that the moment you've casted your vote for them, then they, en hoe sê hulle in Afrikaans, kyk hulle jou in die gat, man. Dis wat hulle doen. Nobody really cares about you after you voted for them. Nobody is even concerned about what matters to you. No, we'll take their votes, eh? We'll take their votes, but they're not welcome here. No, they're not welcome here. They must stay there on their side of the Western Cape. They must go to their Silverstream beaches or just have a party at their homes. But no, they cannot come here. No, God, no. Gloria, goodness. We can't have these people on our side of town, eh? Blauberg belongs to us. So, like I say, I told Rob, we'll take their votes, but they're not welcome here. No, we cannot be associated with them. Our rich friends from England is coming over this festive season, and what are they going to say if all these people are coming through to our beaches and to our shopping malls? So we'll take their vote. Yes, we'll take their vote, but they're not welcome here. Yeah, that's basically what they say at their tea parties. So we vote them into power, and then they conveniently forget about us and come with all these promises that's been made long ago, and then they suddenly want to implement them at the eve of the next election, So they make promises, they don't stick to them, and come the next election campaign, then suddenly you see a few houses being built, you see food parcels being handed out, and yeah, unfortunately there's also people who fall for the t-shirts. But that's the way these politicians work and operate, and we need something different. We need something that can really change the lives of our people for the better, and not change the lives of a handful few. But enough about the politics. I'm not a politician by a long shot, but yeah, that's why I don't want to get in too caught up in these things or debate these things too much. I just have a few questions for ward councillors, which I'll pose to them, and just find out what their strategy is, what their plans are. How are they seeing that they can implement change? So yeah, that's basically where I want to leave it. As far as the sporting world is concerned, my beloved Manchester United played to a 1-1 draw at Old Trafford this past weekend against Everton. And I told you guys this last week, and I'm going to say it again, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is a great player. He's a good coach, but he's not a great coach. He's not the kind of coach that can win us any trophies. I think he should step down from his position as head coach and maybe go into a more administrative role. Because let's be honest, the man has brought us some great players. The signings he's made in the last 3 to 4 years have been brilliant. The guys are working their bums off, and it's really good players. I don't think Manchester United would have been in a position with such great players had it not been for Ole. So yeah, in that regard, I must say heads up to the man. Thumbs up to him. Heads off to him. He made sure that we got a couple of great players, but we now need a coach who can work well with these great players. Have a set for the first team, a team that won't chop and change, and Ole still doesn't know how to get his head around that. The Springboks won this past weekend against the All Blacks, and that subsequently put them back on the top of the IRB rankings in the world. So yeah, I'm happy for the Springboks. I mean, after the 2 losses, back-to-back losses against Australia, we went to second on the log. But now, after beating the All Blacks, we're back on top of the log again, and I'm happy for that. The Springboks deserves to be on top of the log. Every time and all the time. Guys, I'm gonna call it a day on this podcast. I think I've been just into 8 minutes now, and there's really not much left to say, What did I want to say further? I honestly don't know. We celebrated Heritage Month last month. I still have a couple of unanswered questions as far as heritage goes. And it's October. I need to go check up and see what makes October special. What is happening in this month? I know my aunt is celebrating her birthday on the 21st. And I'll wish her closer to the time. But for now, thank you for joining in. Thank you for listening in. Go to facebook.com/Uthman Solomons. Go to Realistic Rainbow Radio on Facebook. I'm going to do a live radio show again soon. And of course, you can always catch me on the airways there by Radio Atlantis on 107.9 FM. And if I'm not there, then I'm here. If I don't go live, I podcast. But thank you for tuning us, guys. Thank you for listening in. Until next time, peace.